Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my guide on completing the more with less contract. This will typically grant you between 1 and 2 cases, and it's always going to be a hard contract. You have to win a game scavenging less than 20 items. Now this is actually a lot harder than you may think, so I'm going to give you guys a couple tips in and out of the game to actually use to your advantage. So first we're going to start with our characters. You guys are going to want to use Firebreak, Spectre, or the Reaper, and I wouldn't recommend the Reaper because it is a little bit louder on the footsteps side. So if you have the jungle camo or a green camouflage for either Firebreak or Spectre, they have that full helmet, so you're covering your face and you're not going to see any skin. For example, on Battery, I have the jungle outfit, but you have all this extra shown flesh that will give you away. So Firebreak is definitely going to be the way to go for most players in this one. So I would recommend using Firebreak with the jungle camo to give you a little extra camouflage. And then we're going to head into our extras here. And you guys want to have the sitting emoji or emote on. This will allow you to actually third person around every single object you are sitting down at. You're essentially crouching and seeing over it. Guys, there's not really another emote that's going to do what this one does. This one's from Operation First Strike. If you don't have this emote, try and find another emote that doesn't quit out on you and it stays permanent the whole time, but does not have any audio cues, such as any dance moves or anything like that. So that's going to be your first 2 steps if you can do those. If not, it's quite okay. It's still very, very achievable, but we're going to head into the game and I'm going to give you guys my next tip. So you guys are going to want a ranged weapon and a close range weapon. So what I've been personally doing is going to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is going to be probably the best place for you to drop. However, you need to hope, and you really need to hope, you get the mystery box to spawn there. So your first thing that you're going to do is grab a ranged weapon, hopefully an assault rifle. If you guys can grab a swordfish, it's even better because the swordfish has a built-in sight and you don't have to scavenge one more item being a sight if you so choose to. Last game I took 3rd place. I can throw that little video up at the end if you guys are interested in that. I don't know if I will though. I took 3rd place with the MX9 and I found a supply drop and it had like a SWAT in it and the dude just ate with level 3. So, you know, it was really unfortunate. But guys, you can see where this kind of zone is going to end up. Probably going to be up in here somewhere. But we're going to stop drowning. We are going to head to the lighthouse still, no matter what this is looking like. So we're going to head to the lighthouse, and the objective is to get an AR first. If you guys can get an AR, hopefully a swordfish. If not, maybe something with a decent iron sight, so hopefully a KN. If you guys can't find a decent AR you're good with, I would recommend going with a submachine gun, maybe like the Cordite or the MX9. They seem to shred pretty well. I wouldn't use a sub, that's just personal preference, but we're going to get that gun, and you're not going to pick up any ammo, you're not going to pick up any heals unless you find traumas. We'll talk about other heals if you cannot find traumas, and that will be medkits, and you will pick up 2 medkits if you cannot find any traumas. You're going to pick up every single trauma you find. Last game that I attempted this, I had 4 traumas by the end, so they're not really that hard to find, trust me. So we're going to head to the lighthouse. I'm going to kind of walk you through what I just told you, and then we'll get on to the next steps. Hopefully these zombies will spawn at the lighthouse. If they don't, I will probably cut it, and then I will, you know, continue on with what I want you guys to do, or what I would personally do to achieve this. So like I was saying, you want 1 ranged weapon and 1 close range weapon, and that close range weapon you're going to want is actually the Bowie knife. If you guys can get the Bowie knife, it's huge because in solos it's going to one-shot. So I did have another enemy come here, so we're going to be not as great off. We might have to take this switchblade here because I cannot find an AR right off the bat here. I don't know if he's in this room or not. He's actually right there, so we're going to grab this shotgun as our close range weapon. Try and melt this guy. What is this, teams? I'm a little confused. But, alright, so we're good to go there. I don't know if they just didn't see each other or what's happening there. You can check out this stuff. I don't know if equipping attachments counts as an item or not. I haven't been doing it. It's not really a big deal to me. So my next step here is finding armor and finding heals. We did not get the zombies to spawn here, so I might have to cut it. But we do have a close range weapon, and I did see an ABR, so maybe we can make this work to give you guys a good example here. So we're gonna pick up these shells. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Oh my God! You guys hear my man over here? Just chilling. All right, so 2 armor plates. We do want the armor plates. We're not gonna pick anything else up for now. So we've picked up 3 ammos worth, the rampage, and 2 armor plates. So we'll just call it 6. Right now we're looking for traumas, level 2 armor or higher, and that ABR. We're gonna want that ABR most definitely. So I don't remember where that was. Here it is. So we got the ABR. That's another one. So we have ammo there and ammo there. There should be enough ammo to last us. And the zombies did spawn here. So we are going to actually, we're gonna pick up this med kit. So what's that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 9 items right now. Now our objective is the Bowie knife, and then hopefully some traumas out of mystery rocks. So if you guys can avoid damage from zombies, that would be ideal. But like I said, here we go. We got a trauma. That's awesome. I already picked up 2 armor plates. I'm not going to pick up any more. Typically 2 to 3 armor plates is what I've been kind of picking up here. Mainly because once you get level 3, I mean, it's pretty strong armor. Alright, so we are going to have to shoot these zombies. Unfortunately. Don't really want to waste ammo here. Are we getting shot at? Yeah, we are. We're gonna pop our trauma because we have a friend. If you guys can get a ray gun, also completely fine. Where's my man at? Oh, there he is. That's just unlucky right there. I don't know what just happened. We're gonna challenge this guy. That'll hopefully make things easier. See what my man's got. I think we're gonna take his ammo here, and that's about it. And we'll take his armor, repair it up, and we'll hope for the best with what we got. But this is pretty much the strat. I'm definitely still under 20 items. If I could get like another trauma or something, that'd be awesome. Fully kitted weapon would be good too, out of the box up here. This is tough right here. I think we're just gonna take all of these, and this is what we're gonna stick with to the end of the game. So right here is basically what I would go with. You guys see I got a decent little bit of ammo. I got the swordfish operator, kind of beams. Got 4 kills already. Basically, now the next step is just camping, and I got a good little place in mind to head. So I'm gonna cut the video because we're gonna be swimming for a while, hopefully undetected, and I'll see you guys shortly if something's going down or if we're in the spot that I want to be at. Alright guys, so the place that I'm going to choose instead is going to be right here on this rock. Now, I don't blend in that well because it's not a tree, and I'm just kind of floating here. But really, it's the best that I got right now. The area I was actually going to head to was right here. There's a nice little tree right here. You can just kind of hide behind it, and there's a lot of area to work with. So basically, right now, all you do is wait. This is the best way to really achieve this contract. You kind of gotta camp. And honestly, I'm not a fan of it. I like to be in the action. I like to be playing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Worst case scenario is you get sensor darted and you run. Another worst case scenario is someone sees you and snipes you. Right now, I could easily be spotted and sniped, but we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen. So I'm gonna update you guys with the next zone, or if anything starts popping off. So I will see you then.
Travel to indicated safe zone.
Alright, so that zone is not good. So we're gonna just head out now, and our objective is gonna be kind of go up through the right here. Let's get some. But there's no real easy way up on the map here either. So we're gonna take the risky route, go right here, run up through the right, gonna have no cover. This might be the end. For sure. There's definitely a sniper in this town. We'll see what happens.
Drop inbound.
Only got one med kit, so we got one engagement in us. And that's hopefully the final engagement 1v1. Alright, so we got two guys fighting it out up here. If you guys can third party someone, 100% go for it. Mainly just to get traumas. There's the guy right there in this house. Just gonna keep moving if we can. There's gonna be a guy in here. I don't know. Guys, should we engage? We're in a bad spot. We need to get over there. That's over here. That's close, so we're gonna definitely get an engagement here. And we're just gonna wait a little bit. My gun is orange, which also doesn't help me. We're gonna make a run for it. It's right over here.
Be advised, further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone.
That's in this town over here, so we might just kind of check it out a little bit, see what's happening. Get a little intel. Easy kill right there. Sensor dart.
Circle collapse imminent.
Okay, we're gonna have to take these meds. I don't know if we hit our limit or not. I don't know if that counts as a full 5 or if that counts as a 1. But we had to take those, unfortunately. We just got sensor darted too, so that's gonna kind of hurt us a little bit. Try and use this tree to our advantage. See if we can push uphill a little bit. Got that lucky headshot there with the special weapon too. Eight people left, 6 kills, less than 25 weapons on a minimum, or 25 items on a minimum already. Honestly, not too hard of a challenge. Just when you get in this final zone is when it becomes a little tricky. This might be a decent spot. No, it's a little open. If we could get to the top of this hill. There was this guy over here. Gotta be a little cautious about him. My man might be getting out up here.
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
Now we got a free sensor dart. Dude's not even smart, dude. If he would get out and destroy if he was smart. And there's another guy just playing information.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Alright, we can just stick it out right here. Destroyed my sensor dart. Give him props. There's two guys up here, actually. Two more, anyway. I think we'll just plop down. What are you guys thinking? Had a hard day.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
There's one guy right there, over by the houses on our right, towards 60. Can't see that supply drop, just barely out of our field of view. 4 other players left. As you guys can see, my strat pretty decent. I'm gonna have to get up here soon. That's kind of upsetting, but alright, time to get up. Here comes our man. He heard us. He's gone. Definitely chose the wrong play right there. It's all good. I respect the attempt. Oh, we need some cover right here, boys. Boys and gals. Excuse me. Yeah, we definitely need some cover.
Be advised. Further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone.
Alright. I don't like it. At all. One guy's gonna be over there. Yeah, we're getting tapped up. That's not good. I choked. It happens, it happens. But guys, that's gonna be the main concept of the strat. A little bit better options there is a ray gun. It's gonna have 20 bullets for you. Bowie knife, like I said, that guy grapples on you, just run out and knife him, good to go there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that you could do in that situation. You could have the MOG would win that gunfight. Mainly, the things that went wrong in that game is I didn't get any traumas. I think we got 1 or 2 traumas at the most. So, didn't have a lot of traumas. Traumas are really going to be their big thing there. I also don't know if ammo counts as scavenge weapons. I don't know if you pick up a loaded gun, if all the attachments count as scavenge weapons. So, you're going to have to kind of play with that contract a little bit or look it up. I'm sure it's on some website or some YouTube video somewhere. But that's going to be my strat for that contract. And if you guys, it helped you, if you got you the contract, awesome. I'm going to try and edit this video, make it a little bit prettier than it normally is here on the channel. So, if you guys could leave a like, I'd really appreciate that. That's all I got, guys. Check out the sponsors, equipment in the description below. Check out the brand new memberships on the channel by hitting that join button. Leave a like on the video, as I said. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching.